It's a little after 12 o'clock. I'm not going to be up here that long. This is your homegirl. The BT 1000. Yeah, I've been asleep for a while, so I got to get ready to get up and take a shower and put on my clothes and leave in a few more hours anyway. We're waiting for Just Jay to go live. From what I understand, she's supposed to be going live tonight. And I keep hearing this thing about the EBT or the food stamps. People not getting their food stamps this month. I keep hearing about it. They said the government is shut down. I keep hearing about that too. But you know what? I don't even qualify for food stamps. And you got some haters on this app who used to talk about my finances. If any of that stuff was true about me, don't you know I would be outside sleeping? I wouldn't be in a house anywhere. So shout out to the haters for being wrong. And I don't qualify for food stamps. I don't qualify for food stamps. So nowhere in the world am I going to qualify for one thing and don't qualify for the other. But anyway, I have not gotten food stamps in a long time. A very, very long time. The last time I was actually on food stamps, I was in New York. So shout out to New York. Shout out to the food stamp program. Shout out to going to the grocery store, getting carts filled with food, meats, rice, beans, all kinds of vegetables, all kinds of snacks, all kinds of drinks. Shout out to the food stamp program. I don't qualify. I can't compete where I don't compare. I don't qualify. My application has been denied. But it's no laughing, joking manner. People can't eat. People can't afford to feed their families. You got one asshole wearing a mega red hat and got long hair telling people to get a job. Some of these people do got a job, sir. You can be employed and still be on food stamps. We got some ignorant motherfuckers on this app. And I don't believe he's in this sector, but he's on this app. He's on this platform. I forget the nigga's name. He looked just like a woman with a beard. You ever seen a nigga with long hair and a beard and the nerve to have on a mega hat? Make America great again hat? You know what that hat means, you coon? You know what that hat means, you Sambo? A lot of these motherfuckers, they wearing shit. The shit don't even fit right on his head. This man got long hair. He wears a beard. He look like a bitch. And he's talking about, why don't those people get jobs? You can have a job and have food stamps, sir. Food stamps was just helping them with their household expenses, with their home style expenses. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, we got a lot of ignorant people in the sector. We got a lot of ignorant people in the sector. And on this platform, not only do we have to worry about the racists, we got to worry about the coons too. We got to worry about the ignorant coon. I'm telling you, you can't miss the dude. The dude shows up on these YouTube streets, is wearing a red mega hat. He got long hair. I don't know if those are dreads or braids. And he wears a full beard. It's not long like some other men's beard, but it's got a beard. And when I listen to this nigga, I'm saying to myself, what an ignorant coon. What an ignorant Sambo. What another drop shot, no name, all brand, drag nasty son of a bitch he is. And that's my opinion. Yeah, I'm not going to be up here that long. Just Jay, good morning. We waiting for you to go live. Let me read what you're saying. Just Jay, I can hardly read what you're saying. My eyes are blurry, Just Jay. Can't read it. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I gotta go on my. Wait a minute, I can't go on. Let me turn on the light. Let me turn on the light. Get the light going on in here. Gotta get the light. Now what does she say? I was going to go live tonight, but I'm rocking out with. Okay. All right. Hey, Letitia. Shout out to you. Shout out to Just Jay. Shout out to Letitia. Oh, okay. So you rocking out with someone else tonight. Okay. I understand. I said, Lord have mercy. I'm waiting for the poor child to go live. Just Jay, you know I got to get up in a few hours to walk downtown. You know what? I don't even think I'm going live around that time. I might. I'm not exactly sure. Not exactly sure. I had to turn on the light, ladies and gentlemen, so I can see the screen on the YouTubes. Because when you're sleepy and you're just waking up, your eyes are blurry. You can't see. You can't read the screen. But shout out to Letitia. Shout out to Just Jay. Who else is in here? Who else is in this piece? Just y'all two right now? Well, thank you for coming over. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm not going to be up here very long. Not going to be up here very long. But I just wanted to come up and talk about the food stamp situation and how people don't seem to understand how history is playing right in front of your face. This kind of shit was going on in France a few years ago. This is before the French Revolution. This is before they invented the guillotine. This is before they invented the guillotine. The problems we're having in this country is the exact same thing as what was going on before the French Revolution. Because once the French Revolution came, those people, the citizens of France, went to war with the government. That's exactly what the fuck happened. The people, the citizens of France went to war with the government. And with these people's food stamps not being on, this reminds me of when the people of France couldn't afford to buy the bread. They couldn't afford to buy certain food items. So what the hell happened? The people of France rebelled against the government. And the people of France took over the government. And the people of France, certain groups, guillotined the enemies of the people. They guillotined the king. They guillotined the queen. They guillotined a few government officials. France became a bloody mess. Shout out to the chat. And that's the same thing what's going on here in America. It's been happening. People have been in a rebellion against the government. It's a reality. It's something that happens. It's something that takes place. People are not playing anymore. People are not joking anymore. You're walking down the street. You're going to your job. You're going to your destination. You could be in danger because someone's food stamps is not on. People are hungry. If I'm going hungry in this house, trust me, and I don't have no money, I'm going to make a way. Or I'm going to make a way. I'm going to have to go into a grocery store and start shoplifting myself. If I don't have any money in the house or in the wallet or in the crease of my couch, and that refrigerator is empty or I don't have anything in here, if I didn't go to the pantry run out of food, I'm gonna be in a world of trouble. I might have to repeat what happened in 1995. I might have to do that, but thank God today I don't have to do that. For right now. We never know what's getting ready to happen. Let me read what these children are writing. I got to turn back on the light, you guys. I got to be able to read. See, my eyes are so blurry. I'm telling you, Just Jay and Letitia, I was looking at the news and I keep hearing about it on the YouTubes. And I'm saying to myself, we are in the state of emergency, just like France. And the people of France was not playing. They even got it on the YouTubes where you could look it up and you could play the videos. They got the cartoon videos and the actual videos where they was talking about what happened in France and how the people were going hungry and how things was going wrong and how they invented the guillotine. They invented the guillotine and the people went to war against the government and they shut down the government. We got Congress, and I find it very interesting that the government is shut down, but they're still giving money to the foreign countries. What's really going on? I go to work. They're taking money. They're still taking the tax money out. So the government is shut down, but it's not shut down. I'm telling you guys, there's some bullshit going on. It is some utter bullshit going on. Hold on, let me go into the kitchen for a minute, you guys. Let me go into the kitchen for a minute. Just Jay, you ain't no good. Letitia, I'm reading what you. I've been okay. Letitia, I saw your video that you did earlier. You had some very nice suggestions, but people are not going to listen to that. People are not going to listen to you. And I've seen people get wild and crazy. I remember, Check this out, you guys. Let me tell y'all a secret. I remember when I was in Job Corps and there was a few times the kitchen didn't open up, and I remember those young people rioting. Yeah, we're going to have a problem in this country. Those food stamps not turned on. People can't get nothing to eat. People start tripping. They're not going to care about getting $20 of mackerel, canned mackerel. They're not going to care nothing about getting some rice or mashed potatoes. These people, I'm telling you, people are crazy. Please don't tell them they can't eat. Please don't tell the people they can't eat. They don't have permission to eat. People will make a way out of nowhere. People will turn this nightmare into a night terror. I'm not even on food stamps. I don't qualify. I haven't been qualified for food stamps in years. But we got some people on this app who are so ignorant to certain things that they will say anything, anything. Shout out to the chat. But yeah, I remember reading about France. And France was not the only country that rebelled against the government. We got rebels in this country. We got people that will burn down cities. They will loot and do whatever they have to do, and they will bring on the destruction behind not eating. And you think the men are going to get up and riot all the time? No, it's going to be the bitches too. Because some of these women got children that are very small. Some of the children not even in school yet. You ever seen an angry mother? A real angry mother? I mean, some of you that's in my audience, you're mothers. Let somebody come around to your house and say, look, we're going to stop you from getting money. We're going to stop you from this and that. And your children are in danger of the bullshit. Oh, yeah. You not going to be standing in no doorway with your hands on your hips. You're going to be outside the door with your combat boots on or your sneakers on. Your hair is going to be tied in a black stocking cap. Oh, yes. I've never seen a woman take bricks and rocks and start throwing. I never seen a woman set nothing on fire. I only see them as the looting is occurring. But we got some bitches that will blow your shit up if they can't feed their kids. They'll tear down this whole world to feed their children. Shout out to the chat. Let me turn on the light. I can't read what you guys are saying. Hold on. Let me so I can read this chat. Oh Lord, I can't even read this chat. Oh Jesus, what is going on with my eyes? What is going on? I'm getting old, you guys. Letitia. That's not what I'm saying at all, Just Jay. I'm saying there are some women that are less fortunate than yourself will actually come out here and do whatever they have to do to feed their families. And you know what I'm saying is true. You know what I'm saying is true. You ever been locked up somewhere and the women can't get to the food in the kitchen? But I'm gonna tell you something about women. We always stash things away. We always hoarding food. We gonna keep food in the cabinet. We gonna keep food in the bedroom. We gonna keep food somewhere. But what about those bitches that don't do that? I'm talking about women that don't have no concept of nothing. Shout out to the chat. I'm not gonna be up here that long. Let me look out the door, you guys. Oh shit. You're chilly as a bitch out here. You see that? You see the shit? Chilly, chilly, chilly. I'm telling. Oh, okay. You talking to Letitia. Hey, Miss Feline. Miss Feline. It's been a long time since I seen you. Miss Feline, I'm getting ready to get myself together so I can go to work this morning. I went yesterday. These motherfuckers be trying to pull the wool over my eyes sometime. Yeah, but I was just talking about this situation about the food stamps and how people are tripping out, how people are threatening to throw a rebellion against the government, against the establishment. And you know what? I don't blame them. I don't fucking blame them. Just because I don't qualify for food stamps, that doesn't mean the next bitch beside me don't qualify. And there's certain things that's tied into that food stamps. I'm talking about this situations with these stores. You know what I mean? Now I gotta get ready. Guess what? I'll work in a few more hours. But tomorrow, right? They're supposed to be having some kind of celebration right here in North Charleston, right up the street from where I live. I don't know what they're going to be doing, but I'm going to be out there. That's something I don't usually do. Mix and mingle with too many people I don't fucking know. Yeah. A shout out to the chat. But yeah, you guys, I'm not going to be up here very long. I got to recharge my phone. Because you know how you go to sleep and you got the phone in the bed? I fell asleep eating cereal and listening to the YouTubes, and I did not put the phone back on the charger, so I got 2, maybe 3 hours to put some charge on this phone, put some strength on the phone a little bit. The other phone gonna be just fine, but that's not the phone I mostly use. You know what I mean? So shout out to the chat. I wish this was StreamYard. I could have dropped the link. But on Vertical, you can't drop the link unless you email it to someone or send it to someone or whatever on your community wall. And I heard that President Trump got a gay son. But he's trying to persecute the LGBTQ community, as well as he's trying to persecute any other community that is not a part of the Yaku caveman dweller nation. Yeah, we got a lot of cave dwelling people in this world. The Yakus, I call them. Them Yaku devils and demons. That's what the fuck I call them. Unfortunately, and my family, I got some relatives that are a part of that. And I'm not talking about marriage. I'm talking about blood relatives. I'm related to people all over the country, all over this world. That last name, Barbosa, is something else. I could name every family I'm related to. And I didn't find none of this information out until I was 30 years old. That's how serious certain things are. When people want to destroy you, they'll not only take away your family name, they will take away your whole identity. That's why I do not agree with that adoption bullshit, especially for black children. I don't believe black children should ever be placed in a foster home somewhere, or group home somewhere, a juvenile facility place, or adopted out. I just don't believe that for black children. Maybe for everyone else, it doesn't matter, but for us, it matters. It matters. Just because we're integrated doesn't mean we have to integrate everything. And some people will integrate their soul to be down with the devil, to be down with people that don't mean them any kind of good. And that's my opinion. Shout out to the chat. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. And that is a part of the food stamp program and the other stuff I'm talking about. Some of that is part of what weaves this country together, or makes the crochet blankets or the quilt blankets or whatever kind of blanket it is. Shout out to the chat. Yeah. So in a few more weeks, if the government does not open up, and don't worry, people are looking at their televisions, they're reading their newspapers, they're going through everything to find out why this government is shut down. And basically, there's a war going on in the House and in the Senate, where our Congress people, those that represent us, can't agree to disagree. They're having a hard time getting along with each other. And it's been made worse by who the president is, which is Donald Trump. But this is not the first time in history, or since I have been living. Let's not go so far back in history. Let's go back as far as I have been living. And I'm not that old. I'm not even a senior citizen yet. I'm a middle-aged woman. But I do remember when Ronald Reagan was voted in by the assholes of this country. I do remember when Bush 1 and Bush 2 was voted in by the assholes of this country. And I do remember the voting in of Donald Trump, thanks to the assholes that live in this country. And I can only remember what Shirley Chisholm said when Ronald Reagan got into the White House. She said when Ronald Reagan got into the White House, he was cutting all kinds of social programs. He was making it better for his wealthy members of his club, of his private club. And the private club I'm talking about motherfuckers that got mega millions. people that don't pay taxes anyway. They're not bothered by anything that happens as far as the way the government is being run. But she said when Ronald Reagan came into power, he came into the chair, he started cutting programs. She knew then it was time for her to leave Congress. So Shirley Chisholm left Congress. And I don't mean no harm. People talk shit about Maxine Waters. I'm going to tell you, Maxine Waters is the last of the last. Even though we got a new generations of young Congress people like Maxine Waters in Congress, Maxine Waters is an ancient one. She was there she wasn't in Congress or anything like that, but she has been in politics for over 40 years. I don't think she's leaving her place as a representative, as a policy maker. Even Shirley Chisholm talked about there are some politicians that have been in Washington for so long that even when they get voted out, they refuse to leave, and somebody makes a position for them to stay in power, in a position somewhere, doing something. The ancient ones who's running this country, the motherfuckers with all the mega millions. It's not me, it's not you, it's not the everyday schmo. We're just the victims of the bullshit, of the tonteria. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close out this video because I got to put my stuff back on charge and I got to get myself situated to get the fuck up on out of this house on time. So shout out to the chat. I want to thank everyone has come into the chat. For those that are not here, I believe you can catch the replay because trust me, I'm gonna leave this video up. It's very few stuff I actually delete or put on private. I mostly leave everything up. I want to shout out to all my new subscribers. Shout out to you. Welcome to the channel of Arabia Barbosa. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my home. And for those of you who have been here for a while with me, thank you for being with me and supporting this channel. I truly appreciate it. Okay, you guys, I'm getting ready to have to close it down, but I thank you for coming. I thank you for visiting with me. Shout out to you. Just Jay, I guess whenever you go live, we'll be ready. We shall be ready to participate. Thank you. Shout out to you, Letitia. Shout out to Miss Feline. Shout out to everyone that's in my chat. It's kind of late. My eyes are blurry. I gotta get me some new reading glasses. That might help. But I don't usually go live no 12 o'clock at night. Not no few minutes after 12. Not no few minutes before 1 o'clock. I don't usually go live. But shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you in the next video or perhaps in someone else's chat. Let's proceed in the words of Moonlight. Let's read